we're just kind of crossing our fingers and seeing what happens. So.
What's up, fam? Good morning from inside the JesssFam household, where we have been quarantined for over 2 weeks now. It has officially been over 2 weeks. Our 2-week mark was yesterday. So I'm sure none of this comes as a surprise to you, but we of course are in California, and there is no end in sight for a date that we are going to be no longer quarantined. There's not even talk of an end date that I've heard of. Some people were saying April 30th, but our schools are officially canceled for the rest of the year. Events are officially canceled as of right now. In fact, I just got an email, and I'm super bummed about this. Even the kids dance studio, they're no longer allowed to be hosting classes even on Zoom. So all activities are canceled. Soccer is canceled, dance is canceled, school is canceled. I mean, I know that this is not just here, this is everywhere, but it's just so crazy to me, and it's been 2 weeks now that it's kind of been like this. The kids had 1 day of dance class, and then it unfortunately got canceled. And I don't know how other people are handling this or how serious people are taking it, but we have been 100% quarantining, you guys. Like, other than absolutely essential things, we have been staying inside of our home, social distancing in the way that I've heard is like how you're supposed to be doing it. We do take the kids outside to go on walks, but we absolutely have no contact with other people, and that is the way that we have been doing things. We haven't been going to parks. What is ringing? That's not my phone. It's a kid's iPad. Oh, it's Tommy. The kids have been FaceTiming their friends and on Messenger Kids. Lilia is really big on Messenger Kids, which I so recommend, by the way, if you guys don't have Messenger Kids. Times are rough right now. And we're about to do something that we haven't done in a long time. And I'm like, I'm not nervous about it, but I'm just like, I don't know. I know a lot of people have been handling this differently. I feel like for a while, where we lived, a lot of people were not taking this seriously and are still not taking it seriously. There's people at parks, there's people out just doing everything, and I'm like, you guys, like, let's be done with it. Stay home so we can all be done with this. It's just so frustrating because we have been like 100% isolating ourselves. I mean, I guess I should say 99% isolating ourselves. We only leave like once a week to go to the grocery store, and then we go on a walk around our neighborhood or like a bike ride or something, because we need that is essential, getting exercise. But because it seems like a lot of people are not taking this seriously, our county just issued it's at least county-wide. I don't know if other counties are doing this as well, but they are enforcing now. It seems like it's pretty much like all up and down California. We have an official mandated order to not leave Stanislaus County, which is where I'm at. We are not allowed to leave the county unless it is for an essential reason.
The Stanislaus County Sheriff says enforcement is necessary after several warnings. The department has received more than 100 complaints citing businesses that are open but aren't supposed to be.
And today, you guys, today, we have to leave the county. I'm this much nervous about it because it is like, it's like a law. Like, I don't know if it's like a law, but it's like a really important rule. But as a lot of you guys know, we are in the midst of building a house. And I talked about this in one of my previous videos about building the house when I talked to our building company, asking kind of what is the update on the building company? Are we still building the house? What's the, you know, what's going on with that? And they said this is an essential business, especially for California. We are considered essential workers, and we need to keep building. And part of the building process, if you guys are not familiar, is the owners of the house have to do walkthroughs of the house to check and make sure that everything is going smoothly. If we do not do that, then they cannot keep building. And as of today, we are due to do our frame walk of the entire house. We have to walk through step by step and with the superintendent, and he's going to explain everything to us, and we have to sign off on it. We have to approve it. In order for them to move forward, this has to be done. The thing that makes me a little bit nervous is that where we're moving is out of the county that we're in. So like, and I know that this is considered essential, but it still makes me a little bit nervous because yesterday they were like, absolutely nobody is allowed to leave the county. However, I've seen like in other states or countries would issue a piece of paper where you have to like fill out this piece of paper to give to law enforcement or whoever to show that like what you're doing is essential, and they haven't done that yet. So I don't like have a piece of paper, and I'm just hoping that that's like okay. Even though I know it's essential, it still is like, it feels weird to be leaving the house. I have been taking vitamin C. I heard someone say somewhere to be taking vitamin C. I don't know if it really helps. I mean, it's not gonna prevent you from getting coronavirus, but I've been trying to make sure that I've been taking it. I don't know, just trying to do things right and be healthy and follow the rules and not get coronavirus. I just want things to go back to normal, so I'm trying to follow all of the rules so that things can go back to normal. So I guess we gotta go now. Call me dramatic, but it needs to be done. Why are you laughing at me?
You look like Mrs. Clayton.
I am prepared. I do not want to infect myself or anyone else.
Yes, you are. I remember when I bought this ginormous hand sanitizer.
Months
I think
ago.
I bought like 3 of them. And you're like, why the hell do we need 6 gallons of hand sanitizer?
Coming in clutch, babe, I have to admit. Thank you for doing that. Wait, did you?
Oh shit.
I just...
I touched you.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay, I have my phone. Are we supposed to be bringing any papers with us? Oh my
It's
god.
actually not a bad.
Look at this dude. Is that like allowed?
But we should buy a basket on the way back.
You shouldn't be doing that, but we should get one. You know what? The ice cream man came around yesterday.
I mean,
This is why the county...
yeah, but if he has a food license, he's technically allowed to be out.
I don't know. I'm just so confused at some businesses that are considered essential. Like, is the ice cream man really essential? And like the strawberry guy?
By standards, no, but on paper, yes.
I don't know. We have 44 cases in our county, and when people see those numbers, they're like, oh, it's not even here yet. Like, why do this? And everyone's going against the statewide stay-at-home order, and that's why our county had to issue this, because they're like, people are outside playing basketball with their friends
At the park.
at the park. Does no one get this? I'm so confused. It's kind of frustrating for me because like my kids need to get out and want to get out just as much as all these other kids, and I've been forcing them to stay home, and I've been forcing them to not see their friends because that's what we're supposed to be doing. And when I drive by the park and I'm like, why is no one, I don't know, it confuses me and it kind of frustrates me a little bit, because it's like if we all just suffer at the same time, then we're gonna suffer less than yeah, like let's just all stay home as we're leaving, but that's different. It's been 18 days since the public like started freaking out about this, and it's been exactly 15 days since our schools have been closed. For those full 15 days straight, we have been completely isolating ourselves. I'm confused. I thought we were all supposed to be doing this. I thought we were in this together. Anyway, my venting is over. I'm curious to see how the roads are. So far, the roads still look really busy. Look at it. There's an essential sign holder outside holding a Mr. Pickles sign because that's essential. Right, we're here. The first time we've seen our house. We've been coming up here like every few days, and then since this has happened, we have not been up here one time. God. Look at it, it's wrapped. They have walls, they have insulation. Oh my God.
Taylor Morrison already got shut down. All of the Bay Area communities are on hold, and that's the city. The city said no more construction and shut everything down.
Oh,
no. We're hoping Sac County, keeps it open as long as they can. So in order to keep doing that, I'm staying on top of it. I've completely rescheduled everything so that I have only one person in the house at a time.
You're awesome.
So like instead of having tile guys and baseboard guys in, tile guys today, baseboard tomorrow. And then we're also putting up hand washing stations, that we're trying to do everything we can to comply with the city and make them happy to keep things rolling. We already know that I just met with somebody today that said Hayward's completely shut down. The city shut
They're
down.
just like rolling through each city.
Yeah, and we know that the Bay Area is the most stringent, so we know it's always going to start in the Bay, so we're just kind of crossing our fingers and seeing what happens.
Look at this, all insulated. Oh, it's so quiet when you walk in all of a sudden.
Yeah, the insulation. Problem is, you'll put the sheetrock up and then it will get echoey.
Look at that.
So we had the insulation inspection today, and there were a couple of items that we have to take care of, which we already knew about.
Right.
And I'll point those out to you as we walk around. The little white arrows are what he wants to take care of.
Oh, perfect.
All right, so we'll start in the closet.
Are these the sheet? This is the sheetrock, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all the sheetrock that goes up. So in the master closet, when I started, I was doing warranty. Those cable box will be right here, so you'll see the little RJ plug and then the cable, and then this will be the cable box.
Did they?
It goes outside, and when we walk outside, I'll show you where it's at. It's about
You made a little
right on it.
Right.
It's into the drain, goes out just like all the downspouts and gutters.
Yeah.
I said, or some guys will do like a well. They'll just dig a little hole, put a hub only. They're not the full enclosures, so the guys are going to have the petrifina surrounds, the marble surrounds on it. You could knock this wall out.
Yeah.
And bring it back to here, and you could slide this whole wall back to about here.
Here's the closet. That's the upstairs laundry room.
All right, powder room, so toilet, and then a pedestal sink.
Narnia.
Every time we go model.
We're gonna make it
Homework room.
a homework room, yeah.
The 3 pendant 3 wires. So those are going to be right above the island. The cabinets will be on this side of the island, so 24 inches deep. They'll come out to about here.
Okay.
Your sink will be right here. We got the extra windows in here.
Yes, every window possible.
Fan 3 wire. We have the future pipe for the TV over here. Now, the only thing I noticed is the road.
This is probably my favorite part of the house, these doors.
Nope. We have the 2 lights in here and then the light up above.
Perfect.
So we have a light pre-wire in the center, and of course you have the 10-foot slider.
Love this.
Okay. Okay. So that's inside. So we have the closet there. Fan kit. So any questions for me?
You're very thorough.
Like 14 years of doing this.
Yeah, you're so good at it.
Keep you guys appraised on the whole COVID situation. We all want to keep plugging away.
Yeah,
But
just
we
get as
gotta
much as
see
you
what
can
the
until
various
then.
counties and cities are going to say. Right now, Elk Grove seems to be, you know, definitely builder friendly. So we're going to do everything we can to make them happy with it. I can give you your rough estimate.
Yeah, I'm super curious about the rough estimate date.
Just my last house.
Officially the last one.
So right now you're at a 528 QA. QA is quality assurance. That's when, well, we used to have a quality team. We recently let them go. Because of the COVID thing.
Oh no.
So that'll be me now.
Yeah.
Our QA date is when we go into the house and, you know, we go through each bedroom and look at the walls and go, oh, there's a little blemish there. Oh, there's a wavy wall here. 4 days after the QA is your walk. And then 4 days after that is the final walk, final sign off. And then the day after is generally when you get your keys. So it's usually 8 or 9 days after this is usually when we're closing.
Perfect.
So we're looking in June.
June, yeah, first week of June.
Yeah.
Lots of good news and a little bit of uncertain news. So what'd you think?
It's like real.
Yeah, it's real. It's so exciting. However, for the first time, we've heard that things are not as certain as we thought that they were. At this point, they're still building, but there is a very, very solid chance that they could stop building at any point because of the whole COVID situation, because surrounding counties have started shutting down even building. Even though it's considered essential, they're still shutting it down. So that would really suck because we've got a lot of things to go. The timing of it closing, the good news is if it doesn't close, we're actually ahead of schedule. So he said the end of May, we're gonna do the finalizing of things. The very first week of June, we could potentially be moved into this house as long as everything goes smoothly. So fingers crossed. Actually be right around Lilia's birthday. They're going above and beyond with the social distancing. This is how we social distance in the bounce house. FaceTiming your friends on the phone. She's on Messenger Kids as usual. Burning some calories and getting some socialization at the same time. We only have one more day with this thing. It's getting picked up tomorrow sometime, hopefully like later in the day, but I don't know, it could be in the morning, I'm not really sure. So tomorrow is our last day with it. I have highly contemplated contacting the company and being like, listen, can we do like a membership thing where I just like pay you every month and you just let me keep it until quarantine is over, because my kids have spent so much time in this thing. The only thing is it's definitely probably gonna kill this grass. But you know what? Killing grass, sanity, exercise, might be worth it. In case you're wondering what uncensored life looks like in the JesssFam house, let me just give you a look into what this is like. Stop it.
What's this? Okay, Mommy, I will stop it.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Okay, fine, everybody stop. We'll just do nothing. We're just stopping. Yeah, we're just stopping. Can we just stop, right, Kyson? No. Yeah. No, we're not. We're not stopping. Just do nothing. Nothing, I told you nothing. Bad doggy. Bad doggy. You want a treat? Then be good. Okay, here's a treat.
Oh my God, Kyson. hands to yourself. Are you laughing?
Okay, do it. Okay. Here's your treat. Okay. Here's your treat. Here's your treat.
Okay, I'm drawing. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to physically separate you between every single different room in this house.
Okay, we'll stop.
Stop.
Okay, Mommy, I'll stop.
When one of you guys gets hurt and you come crying to me, I don't want to hear it. I literally don't
Okay,
want to
Mom,
hear
we'll
it.
stop. Ow. At least we're a little bit.
Completely belly laughing over there.
Caught 1.999.990.
I love you. You love me.
We are happy family. Oh my goodness. The jumping house is still up.
We're a happy
Family
with a
with a great big hug.
and a kiss from me to you.
You are happy family. For you.